Hey.
Okay, so I'm Persuasion.
Hey, Persuasion.
Hey guys.
Hello. Hey.
Okay, so the general purpose is to persuade. By the end of my speech, I will hopefully get you guys to believe that you should get more sleep in order to perform at the highest level. The way the human body works is at some point in time, we all need sleep after putting in excess hours of work so that you won't feel fatigue. It's good for your health performance and keeps you overly focused and engaged in life's activities.
What?
Okay, so we've all been on 24-hour CQ before, where you're supposed to roam the halls, check for the security, make sure nobody goes out the side doors for security issues.
Cool.
And make sure the building is clean and up to standard. I know me myself, I've been on multiple 24-hour duties, not just CQ, but 24-hour missions on multiple occasions. Sleep is one of the most important things that you can reward yourself with after you get assigned these long, extraneous duties. A good night's sleep might not be the first thing on your to-do list after a long week of PMCS and vehicles and all that stuff. But you guys put in the long hours, and it's proven that sleep works wonders. So on the weekends, you guys should be sleeping. But, I mean, just party, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool.
No one sleeps on the weekend.
Alright, so the things I'm going to go over is I'm going to explain what fatigue is, and then what lack of sleep does to your body, and then why it is important to get the proper amount of sleep. My main sources were from an article called They March Day and Night in the New York Times, which was an article in there is where I got my citations from. According to the Webster's Dictionary, fatigue is also known as exhaustion or tiredness. It is a subjective feeling of tiredness which is distinct from weakness. Fatigue and elevated has a gradual onset. To many people in the world, like I said, the last thing we want to do is sleep. When it comes to working, tending to your children, or you have a large amount of schoolwork due in a few hours. Fatigue is the long days that we put in at work, nothing to show for it except for a paycheck on the 1st and the 15th. Most people in this room lack sleep, or what we know as fatigue. You can be tired and you don't even know it. Our daily routines usually consist of, I know most of us, we in bed by 9:30 and sleep by 10 o'clock, right?
Cool.
But that's not the case. Sometimes most of us, I know me, we push through midnight and must be up at 5 a.m. the next day, or sometimes even earlier, to roll out on that 4 o'clock mission to go take ammo and all that stuff.
Cheers.
The best way to fight it is just to get sleep and let your mind tell your body, hey, it's time to go to sleep, to be disciplined enough to do it. I know every time the tap system goes off, I know it's 10 o'clock, so I know I gotta be in bed, like, no matter what.
Cool.
So now that we talked about what fatigue is, now I'm going to go over what it does to your body and how unhealthy and unsafe it is. Less sleep does more harm to your body than good. We've all done it before. You take a 5-hour energy shot, get hyped up on Red Bulls, and we are ready to go just continuously, repeatedly, over and over. That's the wrong answer. These shots and energy drinks are actually bad for you. They cause you to get a serious crash, and your whole nervous system sometimes shuts down and slows down extremely. Did you know that during the Revolutionary War era, they lacked sleep too? It affected their whole game plan, and they kind of had the same tactics that we did, but except for the energy drinks and stuff, they just take a shot of liquor, usually rum. So they go into war, and right before the battle, everybody just hitting licks like it's okay. But it probably will have a different outcome in today's society if they would have stopped, got the proper amount of sleep that they were supposed to get.
Does that have any correlation to drinking Red Bulls prior to like any engagement or anything?
Not really. I'll get back to that though.
Okay.
Good
Ask
question.
questions at the end.
Did you this is the wrong answer. Being soldiers, no matter the background, sleep is important. You can't keep running off of fumes. You won't think clearly, and we make poor choices. Finally, we will move into why it is important to get a good night's sleep. Everybody's probably wondering what good sleep is. On a daily basis, human beings should get at least 7 to 9 hours of sleep.
Oh.
Yeah, at night. And it seems impossible being in the Army,
Ooh.
but that's how much sleep
Oh,
we're supposed to get.
great.
A New York Times article that was written explains it best. As your body sleeps, your brain is quietly, actively playing the part of the mental janitor, which it means it's clearing out all the junk that has accumulated as a result of your daily thinking. So that means every day that you wake, you should be able to cipher out the bad and harp on the good things. Okay, so this is basically her brain is the clutter. So she got some stuff here, some stuff over there, and it's just not properly working because she's tired. And then once we go into the cleaning process, so it's little people here like cleaning up your brain, make sure it's good and ready to go for the next morning. So this is how your brain works while you sleep. So just so you guys are aware of that. Okay, we'll go over everything in a nutshell. So we went over what fatigue was and what it does to our bodies, and finally why it is important. I would like to leave you guys with this. Dalai Lama once said, sleep is the best meditation. And when you think about it, it is what makes you stronger and takes you farther when you have enough of it. So at this time, anyone have any questions?
I have a question.
Yes.
Oh yeah. So when facing combat, I've heard a lot of soldiers tend to drink a lot of Red Bull. Does that have any correlation as far as alcohol-wise? Because when it comes to Red Bull, I heard that it's like it changes you if you drink enough of it.
Yes, that is correct. Like I said, it affects your brain in mysterious ways. So one day Rhodes might be extremely happy, but just in taking the stuff over and over, he's lacking sleep. So he's gonna start being more angry, and sometimes you don't notice it. So you just snapping on people for no reason because you got all these energy drinks pumping in your system.
So does lack of sleep just deteriorate, or what is it? Deteriorate your muscles or your